in 5 Hong Kong tournaments. Used to be known as Mike Hammer Adamson, now known simply as Sir. Am I right, Ollie Phillips?
Let's hope he's not as cruel today with both teams, but this is going to be an absolute cracker. The home crowd really desperate for Hong Kong to go forward and try and win this leg, because if they can do that, they can win this tournament. That's going to put them as a permanent side on the World Series next year. Huge opportunity for them, a lot of expectation. How do they handle the pressure?
That is the question. They've come so close in the past. They lost here 12 months ago to the eventual winners, Russia, and by 24 points to 0. They were really stretched 12 months ago. Well, let's see how they fare 12 months on. First possession then to Ben Rimin. Out to Jimmy Hood, the captain, who's taken over the captain's armband. Good solid start here from the home favourites. Michael Coverdale digs it out for Ben Rimini, the Kiwi, onto Alex McQueen, brings plenty of experience, 5 metres short of the Cayman Islands try line. Plenty of men over on the far side. One more pass, not needed, and the score is claimed by the captain, Jimmy Hood.
Well, they're just bubbling up nicely. Some really good sevens from Hong Kong. It's all about ball retention. Then they go width to width, really patient. They win the breakdown. What I like about them there, they're direct in contact, going through, breaking through tackles. And this is simple stuff. Hood there, playing heads-up rugby. Lovely little dummy. Great first try for Hong Kong.
So 15 metres in from the far touchline to add the conversion. Just drops wide of the mark. It's a good start, a confident start for Hong Kong. They lead the Caymanians by 5 points to 0. Most of the Hong Kong squad are full-time athletes by now. And Jimmy Hood here, well, he represented Hong Kong at the Rugby World Cup Sevens in Moscow 3 years ago.
And that's twice now when we've seen Hong Kong really effective at restart, going up, winning the ball back. Very difficult to play for Cayman Islands without the ball.
Stride too far perhaps there from Jamie Hood, but he's retained possession.
You've released the ball, get to your feet before you play it again. You've released the ball, you need to be on your feet to play it again.
Plays his rugby for the Hong Kong Football Club.
Just where you are, yeah.
Down the road in Happy Valley. So let's see what the Caymanians can do with that ball in hand. Robbie Cribb takes it into contact. That's huge. Alex Harvey plays his rugby for the Buccaneers Club. Some lovely names of the clubs on the Cayman Islands.
Hold it on.
Quickly snapped up there by Jamie Hood. Looks for support with 3 men out there. Didn't quite
First
get
man, turnover's good.
the pass away.
Great reactions from Hood there, though. We just saw it, gave that interception pass, but he's the one that makes the tackle and wins the turnover. Great work from him, leading from the front.
It doesn't matter what competition you play in, it's so important to get a good start in the tournament, and Hong Kong are on their way here. Just a little ankle tap there brings down Ryan Meacham, one of the newcomers in this Hong Kong side. One step from Ben Rimini. Hood, again they work it wide, this time to Alex McQueen. It's a second score for the home favourites.
Really well worked, and that was great stuff there from Ben Rimini. Looks
sure
such a
don't take too long.
balanced player, got wonderful footwork as a player, and it's his work in the middle there that just frees up the space for a really simple try. But here, ball in 2 hands, and then shifts it as soon as he knows he's going, and then look at that offload. What it does, it commits all those players over. So simple, great try, really well worked.
So Hood again from 15 metres in from touch. Missed with the first conversion attempt. He's got his eye in. And Hong Kong lead by 12-0. Cayman Islands qualified 4th in the NACRA tournament, the North American and Caribbean Rugby Association tournament, behind Mexico, who we've already seen in this competition today. And as the USA and Canada are already on the World Series circuit, Mexico and the Cayman Islands are here. Great to see them.
Interesting decision there, Win. Last two restarts, Hong Kong won both really simply by going short left. Here they kick longs, they want to try and pressurise the Cayman Islands, and it pays off. Lovely try for them.
It certainly does. Over goes Ben Rimini, the man from Hamilton in New Zealand. One of the hard men in this Hong Kong side. Makes it 3 for Hong Kong.
Yeah, so change of tactics here from Hong Kong. Instead of going the short one to try and tap it back, they kick long, back their defence. They want to put pressure on the Cayman Isles at breakdown. You see them in there doggedly just winning that ball. They win the turnover, and as soon as you do, turnover so difficult to defend against, and simple try for Rimini.
It's Rimini himself left-footed from the right-hand side of the field, and the conversion attempt just drifts wide of the left-hand upright. But Hong Kong, with 1:20 remaining of this first half, take a firm control on their opening match.
Now look at the number of passes completed from Hong Kong. 17 to the Cayman Isles 4. Now all because they've had so much possession, and again off this restart they win it. A really effective play from Hong Kong. Great execution of the core basics here.
James Cunningham lays it back for Lee Jones, breaks the first tackle, almost gets through the second tackle, and Hong Kong here, relentless pressure on that Cayman Islands try line. It's been stolen, this time by Parker from the Iguanas club. Cayman Islands playing a high-risk rugby. A few metres short on their own try line. That's Joel Clark with the long blonde hair. And again, a little nervousness apparent. The play of Alex Harvey there, he'll be disappointed.
He will be, but that's all about the pressure from Hong Kong here. Just really staying disciplined in their defence, shepherding them well, and then when they need to, they go forward and they put the pressure on them. Really good play from them.
He's got a glimpse there of Gareth Baber,
yes, crunch,
the Hong Kong coach,
bind,
the captain of Wales Sevens.
Hold.
And Hong Kong get another score before the hooter. Back to the score from here, but they have to maintain their discipline, and the penalty is given away.
Yeah, it was a really good call there from Mike Adamson. The number 11, Alex McQueen, just diving in off his feet to clear the ruck, and you can't do that. You've got to stay upright, make sure you stay disciplined and work hard at those breakdowns.
Knock on offside.
Down from an offside position, you may have heard on the microphone of Mike Adamson. So this will be the last play of the opening 7 minutes. McQueen considers his options midfield. Cunningham to Coverdale. Almost breaks out of the tackle. Reaches out. Did he get there? Yes, he did.
There's a little bit of a wait there from Mike Adamson. They weren't sure whether he knocked it on, and the Cayman Isles have got a turnover. But again, this is all far too simple. Just 2 passes, he bundles his way over, and great work of the legs, driving his legs forward, but it's far too easy for Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think Mike Adamson was waiting for a reaction from the attendant in the in-goal area, as he himself was unsighted. So we've reached half-time, and it's an impressive opening 7 minutes from Hong Kong. The lead Cayman Islands by 24-0.
What we're doing well, reacting stuff. So good. What we talked about reacting before, it may be good, especially crumbs off kickoff, in and around the contact area as well. What else do we do? Control. What do we control? Contact areas. We control the contact area, but what else have we done apart from once or twice? Offload. Just the ball, the possession, okay? Like we get in there, let's be nice and clean at the contact areas. Take one out, we're going to start checking people in now because they're under threat. They're emotional, they're under threat. Okay, the other thing, then we've reacted well on D. Put that line speed. Where have we got to go now this second half?
Play the game plan. Take it in, set it up, put the ball down, guys over, move the ball, take it in, set it up, guys over. Right, back to basics, boys. Back to basics. Remember what we said about the grass. On the grass, it's just basics. And we're just getting rushed. We haven't had the ball, we haven't settled. Let's make that happen in this next 7 minutes.
Richard Chris Adams is the coach of the Cayman Islands. His team has been training at a remarkable intensity for weeks in preparation for what probably ranks as the greatest moment in the history of team sport in the Cayman Islands, and they don't want to disappoint. The 60,000 or so population of the islands.
They won't win, but it's really interesting to hear the two coaches and the various different bits of advice. What I liked hearing from Gareth Baber there, he asked his side at half-time, what have we done well? Goes through so they can, I guess, almost reinforce all the positives they've got. They're 24-0 up, what have we done well? And then he goes, okay, now asking the next question, what do we need to do second half? Really, really effective, and just reinforcing that positive message.
And again, Gareth Baber showing all his experience and knowing that there are tough games to come against Germany and Zimbabwe. He's already made substitutions for this second half.
Yeah, it's all going to be about the legs and the energy, how you can preserve that going into the bigger games against Zimbabwe, as you mentioned, and Spain and Germany. Sorry.
Advantage, knock on.
A tough pool for Hong Kong. We've just seen Zimbabwe and Germany draw their game. An injection of pace from the Rowan Varty, the very experienced Rowan Varty, and in years gone by, you've always heard a roar go up when Varty, the diminutive Rowan Varty, has the ball in his hands.
Oh, he did everything right there, didn't he, Win? To be fair, good little stop and go, took his man on the outside, had him for pace, beat him, and then looked for that offload inside.
Okay, just take the scrum to
number 7, Rimini, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
Crunch! Bind! Set! Yep.
Ball out cleanly. Clark.
Manage.
Well, Parker won't thank him for that pass.
Advantage over!
He was at the last minute, didn't quite fancy the tackle, did he? But he won't be too thankful there.
Lee Jones almost breaks the tackle. He's opened the door for Michael Coverall. Scored at the end of the first half. And that's his second try at the top of the second.
Hong Kong just really enjoying themselves out there now. Playing in front of a home crowd, everyone's starting to get warmed up. Day one, you want to make sure you get a good result under your belts in your first game, and great work from them, doing all the basics well, and that's all about strength and power, getting over the line, taking two men with him and using the fend effectively. Good stuff.
Yeah, Gareth Baber will be pleased with this run out. He was telling me that his boys have not really been in any serious competition since November in the Asian series. They reached the final of the Borneo Invitational Sevens a couple of weeks ago, lost to the Borneo Eagles, an international invitational team. And that's their only real hit out since November. There's Gareth Baber, just got a glimpse there of Grizz Adams.
Manage.
Puts it beyond the 10-metre line.
Knock on.
And the restarts and the kickoffs, as we've mentioned many a time before, Ollie, they're so important. And I don't know, in times gone by, we've certainly seen players nominated to take the high ball at the restart. Not so much so these days, perhaps, as other teams become used to those tactics.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's still such an effective weapon, but now you need to have 2, 3, sometimes 4 options on the field that you can go to, and you're almost looking for weaker areas of the opposition. Where are certain players lining up, and which ones do you want to avoid? And Hong Kong have really managed to vary their options here. Sometimes they're going short, sometimes they're going long, backing themselves in both departments, and they've been really effective with it.
And after the scrum and the line-out, it is the third set piece.
11 and 2.
It is, particularly in sevens.
You don't need to wait for the referee to put it in. Just when the
that
scrum's
ball
stable.
retention you can get on it. If you can starve the opposition of the pill, it's such a difficult place to be a sevens field at that point.
So
Alex McQueen gets the shepherd's crook.
Crunch!
And feed the ball into the scrum. Now then it's Kado Lee. Exciting youngster in the Hong Kong livery. Keep a watchful eye out for him, an elusive runner.
Advantage over.
This time offloads to the experienced Rowan Varty. His length appearance in the Hong Kong sounds good. Offload there to Yu Kan Shing. A twist the boy of the Hong Kong Suns. Can he get there? He's over! And that I can tell you was a popular try here at the Sokopol Stadium. He's been on the field for less than a minute and he's already delighted the home crowd.
Well, when this is all about pace and power, you can Shing, yes you can, my son, because there, look at him, off his right foot, driving through 1, 2, 3, trying to carry the whole of the Cayman Islands over the line. Great work from him and a wonderfully taken try.
What's the Hong Kong Sounds all about? It's all about that shot there. Smiling face of Yu Kan Shing. Conversion is good, and Hong Kong pile on the agony here for the Cayman Islands, who trail now by 36 points to 0. In chase is Chris Mays with the headgear. Get on at the top of the second half for Hong Kong. Get a lead. Ball not sticking to the hand there of Rowan Varty. Another former Sevens captain.
Yeah, march with me.
You go left, you go left, go left!
It's going to be a long weekend for the Cayman Islands.
Crouch.
They've certainly enjoyed the experience, rubbing
Bye.
shoulders with more experienced
Set.
players and teams at the team hotel.
And they have, and it's great to see them here, to be honest. A great opportunity for them to play on this such a spectacular stage.
Clark showing a good turn of pace here. Bounce is not kind, well covered though by Hong Kong. Yu Kan Shing, big hit coming in from Clark. Well taken by Chris Mays. Hong Kong building once more through Rowan Varty into the wide open spaces. Cuts back inside, neat little offload, and over goes Toby Fenn, the debutant, for his first ever try at the Hong Kong Sands, and a try he will remember for a very, very long time.
Really well worked here by Rowan Varty, just slowing down. Look at him, he's looking at that space, he's just got his eyes fixed on it, and he delays that split second longer, which frees up the space for Fenn, and the offload goes to hand. Really good opportunistic try from him, and wonderful play.
And that makes it 7 for the Hong Kong Sounds. 43 points to 0.
Let's see what they do with this restart now. When we seen them go long, we seen them go short. Looks as though they're lining up to try and take a short one. Where do they go?
Yu Kan Shing out on his own on the left. Cayman Islands, can he get one score, albeit a consolation score?
Advantage.
Not this time. It's advantage Hong Kong, and referee Mike Adamson will call time on what has been a workmanlike performance from the home side. They've crossed 7 times against the newcomers from the Cayman Islands, and it's finished. Hong Kong 43, Cayman Islands 0.
Well, I'm with the Hong Kong captain, Jamie Hood. Jamie,